Welcome back, everyone. This is GTA Failer. In our last video, we tackled the mission Escort Service. In this video, we wrap up the Donald Love missions, beginning with Decoy. First, I'm going to show you the stats menu just to show you how many missions we've currently completed. So you'll see here it's the fourth option here, missions passed, 62. 62 missions passed so far. We'll just put that number in the back of our minds and then head into the cutscene. So the premise here is that in the last mission, Escort Service, we escorted the old Oriental gentleman to a particular location on Shoreside Vale, like a concrete compound, and now we need to be a decoy. We're going to drive a different secure car out of that compound, or maybe it's the same secure car, but we need to be the decoy and have the cops chase us while the old Oriental gentleman gets away. So just put on the fast forward sheet. I'm going to cut an uneventful drive over to the garage. But it happened that I got into a secure car here, which was convenient because there's a slight difference between the general secure car, which is what I'm in, and the mission-specific secure car right behind me. And it's these metal bars on the side. You can see in the special secure car, they're black, 2 bars. And in the normal secure car, they are grayish silver. So a unique vehicle, not all that exciting, that difference in color, but it's a difference. So I wanted to point it out. Like I said, we're just trying to be the decoy. And so as soon as we get in, we get an immediate 6-star wanted level. Holy cow, lead the cops away from the warehouse. So you can see that we have a damage meter, which is currently empty, but every time we get into a little accident or get shot or get rammed by any of the police chasing us, then the damage meter increases. I'm going to head through a bribe star here and show you that it does nothing on this mission. Bribe stars do not work during this mission. You have a 6-star wanted level no matter what. And you can see the damage meter slowly filling up. It's a pretty generous damage meter, or I guess I should say the secure car has a lot of HP, which is convenient. So as long as we survive for 3 minutes, then we pass the mission, which gives us 35,000 bucks, and it unlocks the final Donald Love mission, which is called Love's Disappearance. So this is my favorite spot to hide out during this 3-minute countdown. That gap between the concrete walls that we just came through is quite narrow. The police car could get through it, but the NPCs just aren't all that talented in terms of precision driving. So it's pretty rare for a police car to make their way inside of here. So I'm going to fast forward, but actually I ended up pulling out a little bit too far. I need to be under a roof because you're going to see the police helicopter is going to shoot me and do a ton of damage in a short period of time. So watch the damage meter increasing. Now it is twice as fast here as it normally would be, but still. So I picked this spot because it's hard for other police to get to, and I have a roof for cover, so I'm protected from the helicopters, the police helicopters. So I'm going to cut out a lot of the weight there, and now the final 10 seconds, you get the kind of beeping, the standard countdown in the last 10 seconds noise, and then we pass. 35,000 bucks. Gimme. I like to drive over that ramp exiting the compound because there are police with shotguns and powerful guns just east of that compound. Okay, we were at 62 missions, now we're at 63, and here I'm demonstrating what happens if the damage meter fills up. I meant to point out in the last clip, you can go back if you want, but if the back door of the secure car is busted off, then you can see the boxes inside say loot, which is not very subtle. Okay, what happens if you use the pay and spray? Well, take a look at the damage meter. It's about half full now, and then empty. So we've got still 6 wanted stars, so the pay and spray does not clear your wanted level, but it does reset your damage back to 0, which is pretty cool. Let's see here. You are supposed to get far away from the starting point at the end of the 3-minute timer, and if you don't, you get this mission fail message. You failed to lead the police far enough away. In here I'm going to get run into by a tank, and the tanks do come out when there's a 6-star wanted level. And here, if you get out during the countdown, you have 15 seconds to get back in. So I'm going to get back in, and actually maybe I'm not going to get back in. Yeah, so I guess I'll just stay out. But if you get back in, then there's no problem. You can get out and in as many times as you want, as long as you return within the 15 seconds. You ditched the decoy secure car. I did not. Right here. It's right here. Okay, what if you get out with less than 15 seconds left on the timer? So 15 seconds is normally the amount of time you have left to return, but you can see that you get less time than that if you get out with less than 15 seconds. The get back in timer matches the overall mission timer, and you need to be in this secure car when the clock hits 0. Okay, so in this case, I've already gotten my 6 wanted stars. I did it ahead of time. I didn't go into the secure car yet. And now I'll just cut a bunch of the me killing the 3-minute timer here. But the wiki said something that I tried to test here and I couldn't quite confirm it. So what you're supposed to see in this fast forwarded attempt, all right, I guess I'm not cutting, I'm just fast forwarding. What you're supposed to see is that there's no tanks out. And there was a tank that got us at the end, right after we failed in the last attempt or 2 attempts ago. So from the wiki, it says, when the player has a 5 or 6 star wanted level during the mission before entering the secure car, only police cars and enforcers will spawn chasing Claude. So that's what you're supposed to see. No tanks chasing me, just police cars and enforcers. While the roadblocks will be formed by FBI cars and barracks OLs. If the player doesn't have a wanted level or doesn't have a 5 or 6 star wanted level before entering the secure car and then enters it, which obviously triggers a 6-star wanted level immediately, the army will take over from the LCPD and the army will use barracks, so there's a police enforcer, but the army will use barracks OLs and rhinos, the tanks, making the mission much harder. So I don't know if I actually got this to I don't know if I actually was able to show that off in my attempts here because the tank only came out like and rammed into me after I had failed. I didn't see any tanks during the mission proper. Okay, I guess more research to be done there. All right, and here as we wind down, I'll point out again that the bars on this secure car are black. You can see it here. And I'm gonna fail the mission from being too close to the starting point. So even here in the paint spray is too close to pass. But I want to just point out that the bars are going to change back to their default color of silver. So the paint spray changes the unique color on the secure car bars. You can see there's silver right there. Okay, so here is my final attempt. So I'll show you the whole thing, including the drive from the starting mission marker over to that secure car. And my challenge here as I try to kill that kill the timer, the 6-star 3-minute timer. My challenge is to goof around at the airport and try to get the slow motion animation on any of the 4 unique jumps that are at the airport. And I like that as a challenge just because it's out in the open, so I'm not going to be like hiding. There will be police attention all around me at the airport while I try to do unique jumps with a very slow secure car that also is taking damage from the unique jumps. Okay, so as we do this, I'll share some more stuff from the wiki. The wiki says that you failed this mission if your identity is discovered. I don't know how to get this fail state. If you have ideas, leave them in the comments. Also, you're welcome to start this mission with a wanted level, and you can have a wanted level at any point during this mission. That doesn't prevent you from progressing through the mission. More from the wiki. The LCPD dispatcher makes a specific alert during this mission upon entering the secure car. Quote, all units be on the lookout for a secure car in Pike Creek area. Suspect is armed and dangerous. I am armed. I've got more than 10,000 rounds of everything. Also from the wiki, Decoy is the only mission in GTA 3 which gives the protagonist a 6-star wanted level. In fact, there's only one other mission in the entire 3D universe that gives the protagonist a 6-star wanted level, and it's a mission in GTA Advance. It's the culminating mission in that game, and it is called Freedom Flies. Okay, let's see. So, continuing to talk about Donald Love now, because even though there's going to be one more Donald Love mission, it's actually just a cutscene, and I'll show it to you in this video, which means it's time to rate Donald Love's missions and rate him overall as a mission giver. So Liberator was the one where we rescued the old Oriental gentleman from that compound with the Colombian cartel members. That's pretty fun, a nice little shootout there, and those guys are powerful, so good challenge, 8 out of 10. In Wakagashira Wipeout, we had to kill Kenji, but we had to do it pretending to be a member of the Colombian cartel, and we had to go to the top of that parking area, that parking structure, in a cartel cruiser, and we couldn't get out. So I like the idea. I like the kind of trickiness of being in the cartel cruiser, but I don't like that we can't get out and actually use any of our weapons. You have to just go up there and plow into the Kenji with your vehicle, and the guys up there have some powerful artillery, and they can blow up your vehicle real quick, which is an instant mission fail. So 6 out of 10. It could have been better. Drop in the ocean, that's where we had to get in a boat, follow the dodo as it dropped 6 packages, which gave us a 5-star wanted level, and then we had to get back to the Donald Love's, the building that he lives in, and that was pretty tough with the FBI folks after us. 9 out of 10 on that one. I like it quite a bit. Okay, unique jump number 1. Okay, not quite enough speed to get the slow motion. Didn't even make it to the plane. That's okay. Unique jump number 2 is this hangar that's directly in front of us here, but we got to go left to get a good run up. Grand Theft Aero, that was the one where we came over here to the airport and we looked, we killed 4 cartel members and looked in a plane, and the package that Donald Love had put there was missing, and then we went back to the construction site and found Catalina and Miguel and had to shoot our way. That was the second unique jump. I don't even think we got off the ground. My goodness, the secure car is slow. So back at the construction site, we got the package and saw Catalina and Miguel and had a shootout with more Colombian cartel. That's a pretty good one. 7 out of 10 on that one. Escort service, where all right, so here's the next unique jump. It's any of these yellow ramps here. So escort service was where we protected the old Oriental gentleman. He was in a secure car, and we just had to escort him and keep him safe from all of the Colombian cartel and the cartel cruisers. I like that one quite a bit. That's a fun one for me. 9 out of 10. Decoy is this one right here, where you got to survive a 6-star wanted level. Dang, slow motion. I can't believe it. Excellent. All right, can we save this thing? Getting damaged, and it's on its wheels. All right, so we're just going to try that unique jump again, the last one, to see if we can get any farther with a bigger run up. So this one is cool, surviving a 3-minute timer with 6 stars in a slow-moving secure car. 9 out of 10 here. The final Donald Love mission is coming up in this video. It's just a cutscene. It's just a 2 out of 10. It's just a short cutscene. Okay, and so as a mission giver, I'm going to give Donald Love a 9 out of 10. He has 3 missions that are 9s, an 8, a 6, and then the cutscene, I don't really want to count it against him. It's a 2 on the cutscene. So 9 out of 10. He is now the highest rated mission giver in the whole playthrough. Here, the secure car is going to catch on fire with like 1 second left. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I knew I had to stay in the secure car until mission passed, and then I get out, get a little bit exploded. But yeah, you can pass the mission with the secure car on fire. That's pretty good to know. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward a bunch of this trip. I just have to make it back to the safe house. I think we're saving here, and then we'll make it back to the safe house and then head over to Donald Love's for that cutscene mission. So Donald Love, 9 out of 10. He is now higher than the 3 folks who I'd given 8s out of 10 to. Salvatore Leone got an 8 out of 10, Kay Courtney 8 out of 10, and Ray Machowski 8 out of 10. So Donald Love, 9 out of 10. He is the new mark to beat. Okay, so I'm just gonna very professionally fly back and land perfectly, smoothly, gently right in front of the Donald Love mission marker. While we're heading to this last cutscene and my dodo is upside down, I'll save again here and then we'll check out the cutscene. But it's weird. It's like there's no dialogue. There's not even a note to read. It's just Donald Love's, I don't know, Zen Garden area, and nobody's there. So here I'm pointing out again the number of missions passed is currently 63. That's what we saw before after passing Decoy. And I showed that to you because even though this is a cutscene, in fact, you can left click to skip the cutscene, but I'll show it the whole thing just for completeness. It is going to count as a mission. We were at 63, and I'll show you the stats right after this cutscene ends, and you'll see that we're at 64. So this cutscene does not reward you with any cash. It does give you the jingle, the mission pass jingle. Doesn't give you cash, and it doesn't unlock anything, but it is required for 100%. And there you see the 64 out of 73. It was 63 before. I found a hilarious interview with Donald Love from the Liberty Tree paper, and I've linked that interview below, so check it out if you'd like. And we'll read a tiny bit more about Donald Love from the wiki. Love's picture appears on many newspapers in GTA 4, most notably the Liberty Tree, with Love's picture accompanying a story headlined, Love's Hate Relationship with Taxes. In GTA 5, Love is one of the honored celebrities on the Vinewood Walk of Fame, with his star listing him as a television personality. Okay, and then finally, Donald was scheduled to have a bigger part in Vice City. In the final version, however, his appearance was reduced to 2 non-speaking cameos. In Liberty City Stories, there's a film named The Liberty King, produced by Love Productions. The cover art as GTA 3 art of Donald. And in the mobile version of Liberty City Stories, when Love is living in the Flophouse, his facial hair is gray instead of brown. Okay, so now we save right here after Love's disappearance. You'll see it counts, the file save name has Love's disappearance instead of just decoy because it's a full-fledged mission for some reason. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.